thank y'all for tuning back in to your favorite channel, Pelican Bay Dog Talk and News. Giving it to you the way I always do, fair and unbiased. Like I always tell y'all, some gonna like it, some ain't, man. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Maybe y'all, some of the ones that don't like it, but go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it yet. Appreciate all the ones that, have subscribed over the past few days, over the past few weeks. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button up before you get up out of here. Please don't forget to hit it before you get up out of here. And don't forget to get up in the comments as well. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all my brothers and sisters that be up in the comments of my videos. And like I think I said it on my last video. No matter of fact, I put it down in the comments. Thanks to all the brothers and sisters that hit me on the super thanks or the Cash App. Appreciate it. PBK9s. Let's get into that dog news for the day. Now, before we get into that dog news, I got something I want to show my brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? This is totally to the left. This ain't got nothing to do with dogs. But I had to show y'all this because I seen it on the news channel. You know what I'm saying? Seen it on the news channel. How about this right here? How about your girl? Now, I gave y'all a few minutes. Some of y'all probably say, she look familiar. I ain't sure. She look familiar, though. If you say she look familiar, she does. That's because this is the girl who went down to Mexico with the other 3 guys, got kidnapped. 2 of them made it back alive. The other 2 got killed. This is the young lady here. Okay, so she locked up in Myrtle Beach. I guess some of y'all will probably say, why? For contributing to the delinquency of a child. What happened? I guess her child was in some type of altercation or, a fight or something. An adult came, took the child away from the fight, took the child home. She came back with the child, I guess to settle the incident or whatever, or to handle the business. She probably wasn't, she didn't agree with how it went down or whatever, how mamas get. Well, we going back out there, you know what I'm saying? She went back out there, and somewhere or another, that thing got flashed. You know what I'm saying? One of them things got flashed. Them things got flashed. They charged her with contributing to a delinquency of a minor.
In a News 13 update, we have more details on the Mexico kidnapping survivor who is now facing a charge in Myrtle Beach. Latavia McGee was arrested on a contributing to the delinquency of a minor charge. We now know she allegedly pulled a pistol from her purse and started waving it around during the incident. That's according to a police report obtained by News 13. According to an arrest warrant back on February 17th, McGee's child, who's a minor, went somewhere to fight another child. It says the child was taken from there by a family member, but then was allegedly taken back by McGee. The warrant claims McGee knowingly took her child to the location of the fight and that there is security video of what happened. An important note here, the alleged crime happened before the kidnapping incident in Mexico on March 3rd, but she wasn't arrested until this past Friday.
All right, and she had this charge before they was kidnapped in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? She had this before they was kidnapped in Mexico. They just caught her a couple days ago, or yesterday. So they locked her up in Myrtle Beach. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how things, how things go. But yeah, that just goes to it goes back to y'all some gangsters, y'all some y'all slinging that thing. You know how to think. Matter of fact. And this ain't funny, you know what I'm saying? This ain't funny, but this is let you know how people need to grow up, be adults, and leave all the BS alone, because a lot of people talk that, but ain't about that, just like these dogs. I'm about to explain it to you. Now, you flashing a burner about a little kid, whatever your kid got going on, you flashing a burner about that. You know what I'm saying? But why you ain't flashed no burner and took no burner with you down to Mexico? You know what I'm saying? If you bought that life, why you didn't take no burner in Mexico and be about that life in Mexico? When them folk had you down there, That's why I tell y'all, man. That's why I tell you. Don't get caught up in the foolishness, because a lot of these folk, they act like they about that action, but they ain't really about that action. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really about it. Shit. If you ask me, if you could take a gun to a child incident Why you ain't take that burner down there? You know you're going to Mexico. Unless y'all thought y'all might couldn't get it through the border or something. But you know you're going to Mexico. It wasn't no gangster in none of them down there when they went to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Yellow streaks was down all the way back. They was ready to get back home. You know, it just is what it is. Call it how you see it. You know what I'm saying? That's no different than a lot of these boys be playing gangster, you know, in your favorite neighborhood. And then you take them out this country to somewhere like that, and then they be crying for help, crying for America to come back and pick them up. You know what I'm saying? And then get over here, and they're a tough guy. Hey, you just gotta, at the end of the day, man, like I say, none of it worth it. A lot of times when people, and I'm going to this dog thing now, when people talk that shit, I just look past it because I know y'all ain't about it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about that smoke. You know, it's good, it's easy to talk on Facebook, you know, when we're talking about these dogs and different things. And, you know, you're not going to see the person you talking shit to. You know, you're not going to meet that dog you woofing on or talking about or none of that, you know. So it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here. But we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. I just wanted to put y'all on that. You know what I'm saying? First, I want to say something about, you know, Brother Carter asked, open discussion on Facebook. What do y'all think? You know, and I didn't check the question out since he put it out, so I don't know what y'all responses was. But what y'all think about keeping a hard keeper? You know, is it just easier to get rid of them, or do you go through that? You go through that hell to keep this dog. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, when does it? You know, when do you draw the line? You know what I'm saying? When do you draw the line? Most of the time, you know, just my answer to that question, most of the time I think it just depends on the bloodline, how much that brother want that dog, and how important that dog is to that brother or sister. You know what I'm saying? Hard keepers, you know, they come a little more often than a dime. I know them hard keepers come, you know, pretty often in these dogs. You know what I'm saying? It can be just anything, messing your teeth up, just knocking your water down every day. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be hurting nothing. You just knock your water down every day. By you knocking your water down, that's going to have it where you looking skinny sometimes because you ain't got no water out there. I might be gone doing something else, knowing I left you with a 5-gallon bucket of water, and you go over there and turn the water over. Now you left without water until I get back home. So it's a lot of things that can contribute to a hard keeper. You know, and it just depends on, I think, whether a brother or sister keep it or not. It just depends on how bad you really want that dog, you know, and how important that blood of that dog is to you. It could just be a pet or anything, just far as no pedigree, no papers on it, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just think it comes down to how attached the person is to that dog and how important that dog is to that person. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Brother Carter dropping the questions on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't directed to me, but it was an open discussion, so this discussion is still open. Shout out to you, brother. Next thing I want to do, we got some things to talk about today, buddy. We got some things to talk about today. Woo! Boy, look at here. Woo-wee. It was on fire on Facebook today, last couple of days, buddy. I tell you what, I want to ask y'all a couple questions. You know, I'm going into my notes right here. I want to ask y'all a couple questions, man. Oh, Brother Kentavia said, man, what's the difference between a red nose and a black nose as far as quality? Man, I tell you what, Brother Kentavious, I'll flip a black nose ass inside out. And Kentavious, they say they'll stop the red noses, right? I take the black noses and make they flip their asshole inside out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all this bullshit, man. At the end of the day, all the noses the same, man. It don't matter about that. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Your quality of the dog is in that, and it's in that right there, in them genetics. You know what I'm saying? In that heart, and in order to be in that heart, it got to be in the genes. You know what I'm saying? So it's all genetics, man, and how you treat that dog. You know? Now, the only nose color, brother, that really matters, that I can say, this nose color right here ain't gonna F with that nose color. It's a blue nose color. Blue nose color is different. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? The black nose and the red nose, and maybe pink because it's lacking pigmentation in the nose or something. All that same stuff, man. Just different colored dogs, different bloodlines. But me myself personally, if you rely on the color, if you go in thinking you're gonna take a brother and out compete him because of a color, then you're already slacking. You're already lacking. You're already underestimating your competition. You know what I'm saying? And I told you all that many moons ago. You want to lose any competition you go in, underestimate who you're going against in your competition. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who it is. You know, and believe me, if you what they consider a nobody, you know, because to me everybody's somebody. But if you what the big breeders consider a nobody, you'll knock their head off. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is stay focused on what you're doing, and I promise you'll knock their head off. You know what I'm saying? I promise you. That big kennel shit ain't hitting on shit. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to bringing the pain, bringing the drama. You know what I'm saying? Bringing that good stuff. You know, black nose, red nose. It is what it is. And you hear a brother say that he'll take a red nose out because he's a red nose, or he'll take a black nose out because he's a black nose, that he's already underestimating his opponent. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever he's going into. You know, and that's no knocking the brother who said that. You know what I'm saying? Because we going to talk this dog talk today, and we ain't going to talk no shit, but we going to get some things straight. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no color. You can have an all-white dog, period. Because we can say, oh, man, a buckskin black mass. Oh, he got a white dog? Oh, I'm going to crush that. I'm going to out-hunt that. I'm going to outrun that. I'm going to out-pull that. I'm going to out-jump that. You know what I'm saying? Then you get out there, and that all-white dog do everything you just said. Everything I just said, he outdo you in all that. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter at the end of the day, you know. And that's more stereotypical than the nose color. You know, that nose color, most dog men know that ain't nothing. But they will try to rely on that white. A brother will take you for, you know, play you and slip on you. You come with an all-white dog on him. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, just because. Now, let's get into some Bulldog talk, brothers. Like I said, man, we got questions. We got things we want to know, the Bulldog community, different things, and we should be able to ask. We should be able to research. We should be able to whatever without talking trash to a brother. You know what I'm saying? You talk trash after you done out-competed him at something. You know what I'm saying? Or if you trying to make it happen. If you're not doing none of that, then forget it. But anyway, my question, you know, because we about to get into some real Bulldog talk, real talk. All right, let me ask you a question, right? We're talking about traveling. How important traveling is. Does traveling matter? And this and that and different things. Is the better Bulldog the Bulldog that travels here and there? Listen here, man. Let me ask you a question. All right, I'm in South Carolina. I just told you yesterday that it take me 4 hours to get to Greenville, South Carolina. All right, maybe 4.5 to get out of South Carolina going to the west side. 4.5 to 5 hours to get out of South Carolina going to the west side. All right, because I'm all the way on the east. Okay, now we're talking about 5 hours. All right, now y'all talking about traveling, going here, going there. It take me 5 hours to get to Jacksonville, Florida. Like I told y'all on the other video. Take me 5 hours to get to Jacksonville, Florida, which is 2 states away. But I can stay in South Carolina and still go 5 hours away and still be in South Carolina. Like, what's the purpose of traveling when, you know, what's the purpose? What's the purpose? I can go 1, 2, 3 states. I'm in Florida, 5 hours. I go 5 hours, I'm still in South Carolina. Now, let me ask you, do y'all think the dog, oh, looking at the signs, oh, we in Florida, oh, we in Texas, oh, we in Georgia, oh. Listen, 5 hours, I'm still in South Carolina, 5 hours, I'm in Florida. That dog don't know what the hell the difference is. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me ask you this. Since a lot of our brothers like to talk travel, why would I even have to leave the South? Why would I even have to leave the South? Man, listen here, man. Listen. North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, Texas, Tennessee. Why would I leave the South to go anywhere? You know what I'm saying? Texas, so big. Why would any brother in Texas even, worry about trying to leave Texas? You know what I'm saying? And that goes to other southern states as well. Big, big land mass. We might not got 1 million people right here in this one city, but we got 1 million people spread out across all this land mass. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, folk get it twisted, man. Why would I leave South Carolina to go, someplace where I'm not familiar, or to someplace where, folk might be on some dumb shit, or just, why would I even leave South Carolina when, the state is so big? Is it to prove a point? Prove a point to who? To yourself? Because the dog don't know. The dog, only thing he know, he got in the car, he rode 4 hours. Where I stay, I could ride 4 hours and be almost to Virginia. It take me 5.5 hours to get to Virginia. Take me 5 hours to get to Jacksonville, Florida, and it take me 4 hours to get to the other side of South Carolina. It take me 4 hours damn near to get through North Carolina. When you get on I-95, it damn near take you 4 hours to get through North Carolina, the biggest state. If I go to New York, North Carolina is the worst state to go through. Long state. Why you gotta leave North Carolina to go hunting for this, hunting for that, when this state is so big? You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted, man. It's good, like I said, it's good Bulldoggers in New York. Why you gotta leave New York? If you all in Queens, if you all in Brooklyn, of course I can understand that. But we talking the New York State. We're not talking about the 5 boroughs. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the whole state. Upstate, downstate, all that. Why y'all gotta leave? If that was the case, we just talking frankly. Why do y'all gotta leave? I understand, it's a mind thing for the human, but to the dog, he don't know no different. You know what I'm saying? He don't know no different. You get that ego in your heart. Oh, my dog can do this. My dog. That's what it's all about. It's about what you thinking. No, it's about what you thinking. It ain't about the dog no more. That don't even affect the dog as far as the dog making him a better dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I can go 2 states down, Jacksonville, Florida, holler at my folk down there, but then I go the same amount of time just in another direction, and I'm still in South Carolina. It don't make sense, man. The state's too big. Back then, brothers didn't have to leave out the South, period. You know what I'm saying? And any brother, Oklahoma, you got states like Oklahoma. You don't even hear about Bulldoggers in Idaho. You don't hear about Bulldoggers in Wyoming. You don't hear about Bulldoggers in Nebraska. You don't hear, maybe Nebraska. You don't hear about Bulldoggers in North and South Dakota. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear about Bulldoggers. You hear about Bulldogging in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? But you don't hear about no Bulldogging in a lot of them states. And it's Bulldogging up there. It's just, that's probably what it's Bulldogging at now. North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, places like that, with a lot of rural areas. Kansas. I ain't talking about Missouri. I'm talking about the state Kansas. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of, and you don't hear about Bulldogs in different places. But folks be up in these states, they don't have to leave. You go on one side of that state, man, it take you 5 hours to get to the other side. Man, damn that, man. Damn that. What I gotta say, just say he won in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. And all together, it ain't take me no more than 3 hours to get from North Carolina to South Carolina, and 4 hours, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? From north to south, the thing take me 4 hours. 3 states. Hell, I can go further than 3 states. In one state, if I stay in South Carolina, I could do more traveling in South Carolina than all 3 of them states. So what's the difference if my dog in the back seat riding and getting a ride? As long as he getting a ride, right? As long as his stomach bubbling, as long as he get car sickness and all that, right? Or have a chance for all that, right? I mean, it's the same thing. What's the difference? We get it twisted sometime, right? We get it twisted, man, but we get into this. We about to get to this dog talk for the day. You know what I'm saying? We getting the dog talk for the day. We getting the dog talk for the day. Shout out to all my Bulldogs, man, from the east to the west to the north to the south, all the way across the world. Everybody that's Bulldogging the right way, the legal way. You know what I'm saying? No matter how hard they're making it for us out here, we still making it happen. We still getting it done, doing it how we got to do it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is at the end of the day. You know, at the end of the day. Now, I got another question real quick before we get into this other stuff we got to talk about. What's the difference from me traveling and you traveling to me? Okay, I go to New York or New York travel to me. I ain't go nowhere, but New York came to me, Texas came to me, Georgia came to me, Mississippi came to me, Florida came to me, Alabama came to me. I ain't left with nowhere, but you tell me I don't get the same credit that one goes to these states get? Nah, I do. I better, you know what I'm saying? I better, it should be the same. It don't make no difference. It don't make no difference. It's still outside competition. Whoever you're going against, it ain't your home team. You know what I'm saying? So what difference it make? So you got to think about it, you know. It depends on how much clout your damn kennel got. If you got enough clout, you don't got to go nowhere. You sit here and let the competition come to you. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on how much clout you got. Everybody clout ain't the same. You got to travel. Everybody don't got to travel, you know. Some folk will come to you because they know you got that clout and they try to get that clout from you. So they go come to you. You know what I'm saying? They go come to you to make it happen. This person over here go come to you to make it happen. You know, it is what it is, man. Different folks, different strokes, and everybody in different boats. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, everybody in different boats. But, yeah, man. You know, I always told y'all, you know, when I start talking about doing the positive stuff with these dogs, you know, I tell y'all, when you make your dog famous, and like I told y'all, you gain something, you got to lose something in the process. You know what I'm saying? When you make your dog famous on YouTube, you gain, but it's something you're going to lose. It's something you're going to lose. You know? And that's what a lot of your brothers might not realize, but you're going to realize it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should have warned you beforehand. You know what I'm saying? You make your dog famous on these YouTube channels, they can get you all the stud fees. They can make you legal money. Everybody gonna know them. They're gonna be a household name. They're gonna be famous. Like I said, they'll bring your kennel money. But the thing is, when you do this, especially when you raise your dog on the social media, starting from a puppy to the time this dog is grown, folks are keeping up with your dog. You know, and the thing about when you have your dogs, when you raise them on the internet, man, it always brings, folks remember your dog. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, how the hell? I just seen this dog yesterday. He was baby ass pretty. You know what I'm saying? And now he a 2-time winner 2 months from now, 3 months from now. It take 8 weeks for a keep. That's 2 months. Y'all boys, modern day dog men, don't do summertime. Y'all winter boys. You ain't get but one winner a season. You ain't gonna get no whole bunch of, if you only taking your dog to play in the wintertime, you're liable to only have one show a winter. You know what I'm saying? One show a winter. Now, they say the dog is a 2-time winner. No disrespect, you know, but it just seemed like he popped up as a 2-time winner. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like he popped up, you know, as a 2-timer that we seen grow up. That we seen grow up from a puppy. You know what I'm saying? We seen grow up from a puppy. Can't say you weren't schooling. You can't say you weren't schooling, but it's a couple things that don't happen. When the camera, these cameras that we got and these videos we have our dogs on, you know what I'm saying? That's why when I show my dogs, I don't worry about it, because this is the deal. Them tree huggers, they look at these videos. And if they want to, all they got to do is stop your video, enlarge it, blow it up, bring it in closer, blow it all the way up, HD it, and see whatever scratches, whatever cuts your dog got on it. You know what I'm saying? That's all they got to do. So that's what you're losing when you get your dog famous by social media. You know what I'm saying? When you let him grow up, seeing the lights, cameras, action. You know what I'm saying? Lights, cameras, action. Everybody followed this dog from a puppy, so a lot of folk want to know. I want to say another thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to say another thing, because I seen this on Pro Comment. I seen this on Pro Comment, as y'all know. But my thing is, man, y'all boys was number one pro fans, man. Y'all was dissing all the dog men for pro. I'm talking about y'all was, nobody couldn't say nothing bad to pro. And now, this how y'all go at them? This how the stuff that y'all call them, say all kind of stuff that I seen on the Facebook message board. The same people that were backing you up one week, tear you down the next week. You know what I'm saying? I just know when you raise your dog on social media, brothers keep up with it. And that's all it is to it, man. Brothers keep up with it. Brothers, they wonder who you got. And especially, if you're a brother that's, talk a lot of dog shit talk. You know what I'm saying? If you're a brother that talk a lot of dog shit talk, you got to expect when you bring out a champion, brothers want to know who that dog made champion with. Don't even say the dog blood. Don't even say the kennel name. Say the bloodline, how that dog was bred, and what that dog name was. And we want it fast. We don't want it hesitation. Hesitation. That's why I say, man, I could do this dog stories with the books, or I could get up here and just go off the dome. Last couple of days, I'm just going off the dome. I don't even feel like reading no books right now. You know what I'm saying? Just going off the dome. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to your wins, like I say, man, you can ask me about Bo right now, the stuff that I had back then. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give you the name, like I told you. You know what I'm saying? My highlight for Bo's career is Johnny freaking One Nut. Johnny One Nut. It is what it is. I ain't got nothing else to say. Other than that, do what Bo did. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking to no particular person. I'm just saying, I ain't gonna ask no man about his accolades if I can't say nothing about mine. You know what? Because if you ask me same question, I'm gonna answer. You know what I'm saying? Bo did boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? And boom. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You can't play no games, man. These folk, listen here, man. The way the game built today, I can take any. That's like me taking J.D. Hall, putting him on online pay right now as a champion or a grand champion. Who can say he didn't? Who can say he not? You know what I'm saying? Who can say he not? But who can say he can? I mean, he was or he is. Nobody can tell you that he's not these days. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta, you gotta watch who you deal with when it comes to dog men. Not talking about any of these brothers that I'm talking about today. You know what I'm saying? Just in general. You know what I'm saying? Just in general, because folk lie, man. Folk lie. Folk make up stuff. And folk is easy. Folk, like I say, man, folk will jump on a blue dog. Go out there and jump on somebody with a blue dog. Now you got a one-time winner. Folk will jump on somebody with a sick dog. I seen brothers do that. Jump on a sick dog. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a one-timer, two-timer. You know what I'm saying? People do all kind of stuff. Like I tell you, man. Like I tell you. You know where the competition at, but you duck and dodge it. And I ain't talking, don't get it twisted. I'm not talking about no particular dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Right now. I'm talking in general. Folk know where the competition be at. You know what I'm saying? But they look for certain things. You know what I'm saying? They look for a win. You're not looking for competition. You're looking for a win. You know what I'm saying? So you pick that according to that. But it is what it is, man. Or you can't want to lash out at brothers who want to know about a dog who they seen grow up on social media. Brothers be wanting to know because it discredits anybody from back in the days, you know what I'm saying, when you got folk really, really earn them titles back then, and then you got folk who make up shit, you know what I'm saying, make up shit now. And it's just too easy to do it. You got brothers who in them shows and confirmation and doing this day for day for day. So for you to get up here on online pay and put, I got a champion, or I got a two-timer, or I got a three-timer and a one-time loss to make it look good, I can't just go, I got a champion. I got a four-time winner and a two-time loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't fair to the brothers who really put that work in, you know what I'm saying? And really do the thing they do, Because the dog game just like the streets, man. the loudest talking niggas is the ones who don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? In my city, it's 2 motherfuckers in my city that talk louder than anybody else. Softest people in the city. Now, they talk loud. If you don't know them, you go think they gonna crush your damn melon. You know what I'm saying? Softest niggas in the city, man. But, hey, man, it's the same way. Like I said, it's the same way like the streets, man. These brothers in this dog game, the ones who talk the loudest, they ain't busting nothing. Now, I'm going to talk loud. I talk loud. I'm on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about none of the others as far as me doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about history. Historical points. But I don't know, man. I don't know. You can't get mad at a brother for questioning when you trying to title a social media dog. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to call him, a social media baby. Grew up on social media. So, I mean, it's like JD Hall, social media baby. You know, if they grow up on social media, you got to look for it. You know, and like I say, you're going to lose. You're going to lose something from it. Yeah, your dog famous now. But everybody looking at your dog. Your dog can't come up here scratched up no more. Your dog can't have no scratches on him because you got him on the TV all the time. You know what I'm saying? Now, how the average man that went to school, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. Some folk, I guess they just think this. I don't know, man. I don't know. To each his own, you know what I'm saying? It is though, man. But I ain't gonna keep y'all brothers and sisters here too long, man. I definitely ain't gonna keep y'all here too long. Just trying to go over that dog talk for the day. Like I told y'all, we're gonna hit it up one more time. You live in the South or you live anywhere, man. This country is too big. You know what I'm saying? No. The North ain't quite as big as the South, but I know, and when I say this, I don't want to sound like, oh, I'm talking shit about my brothers in the North, because I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm down South, I don't have to go anywhere. You know, the states are too big, too much open land, too many great bulldoggers, you know what I'm saying, for me to go somewhere. Just to have bragging rights, to say, oh, I went to Mississippi. Oh, I mean, not Mississippi, somewhere out west, you know, Missouri. Or I went to Oklahoma, or I went to, nah, man. Nah. Like I said, PBK9s, I'm going to give you that dog news the way I always do, fair and unbiased. Some going to like it, some ain't. You know, I just got to give it to you, bring it to you, you know what I'm saying? However I got to do it. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Y'all have a good day. Y'all stay legal out there. And just know, man, PBK9s do it for the Pitbulls, for the positive side, bring positive awareness to these dogs, man. And, to have fun with them. We're going to talk about them. Just different things, man. Bring the Bulldog game to a point where it never been at before. That's what PBK9's goal is. You know what I'm saying? Give you that news. You can say this the modern day, a visual Richard Stratton book. You know what I'm saying? Them books and all that stuff like that couldn't compete with what we're doing on these channels. You know what I'm saying? The dog news and the information you're getting on these channels. You can read them journals, but them journals, as y'all see, ain't giving y'all the dog news that y'all got in the last 1 year from the brothers that make these channels. One brother to the next. You get real dog news, you know what I'm saying? So respect the game. It is what it is. And today, we about to be up out of here. If anybody know any answers to any things I was asking, drop down in the comments. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button up. You know what I'm saying? PBK9's giving it to you. Fair and uncut. Fair and unbiased. Straight raw form. You know what I'm saying? Straight drop. Drizzy, this that Drizzy, man. It came to 26 off 28. We lost 2 grams. You know what I'm saying? Straight drop, baby. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. PBK9's, I'm out.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.